There's a store that opens a new location every 4 hours. Not Starbucks, not McDonald's, Dollar General. With over 20,000 stores, more than Walmart, Target, and Costco combined, Dollar General has quietly become the most dominant retailer in America. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The company's entire business model depends on keeping its customers poor. Let me explain. In 1939, J.L. Turner opened a store in Scottsville, Kentucky, with a simple promise. Nothing costs more than $1. It was the Great Depression, and cheap goods were a lifeline. The concept worked. By 1968, Dollar General had 300 stores across the South. But the company we know today was really built after 2008. When the financial crisis hit, something interesting happened. While luxury retailers collapsed, Dollar General thrived. Millions of Americans suddenly needed a place to buy toilet paper, canned soup, and cleaning supplies without the sticker shock of a traditional grocery store. Dollar General was right there waiting. The private equity firm KKR bought Dollar General in 2007 for $6.9 billion, took it public in 2009, and then unleashed an expansion strategy that would change rural America forever. Here's how Dollar General actually makes money and why it's so controversial. First, the store selection strategy. Dollar General doesn't compete with Walmart. It deliberately targets communities that are too small for a Walmart, towns with populations under 20,000 where the nearest grocery store might be a 30-minute drive. They look for census tracts where the median household income is under $40,000. This isn't speculation, it's in their investor presentations. Their own CEO once said the company does well when the economy is going well, and we do well when it's not. Second, the product strategy. Walk into a Dollar General and you'll notice something. There's barely any fresh food. The shelves are stacked with processed, shelf-stable goods, chips, canned food, candy, soda. Fresh produce would require refrigeration, more staff, and faster turnover. None of that fits the Dollar General model. Their average store is only 7,400 square feet, about the size of a tennis court, and they're run by a skeleton crew of 2 to 3 employees. This is where the controversy begins. When Dollar General moves into a small town, it often undercuts the local grocery store on packaged goods. That grocery store, which did carry fresh produce, can't compete on price and closes. Now the town is left with a Dollar General that sells Pop-Tarts and Doritos, but no apples or lettuce. Public health researchers call these communities food deserts, and studies have directly linked Dollar General's expansion to their growth. Third, the labor model. Dollar General stores are famously understaffed. A 2023 investigation found that many stores are run by a single employee for most of the day. Workers have reported feeling unsafe, being unable to take breaks, and working through injuries. Despite generating $38 billion in annual revenue, the company pays its store managers an average salary that, when divided by actual hours worked, often comes out below minimum wage. The cost savings are enormous. Dollar General's selling, general, and administrative expenses are roughly 24% of revenue, compared to Walmart's 20% on a much higher revenue base. They achieve this by keeping stores small, staff minimal, and wages low. Now here's the part most people miss. Dollar General isn't actually cheaper. When you compare unit prices, price per ounce, price per roll, Dollar General is often more expensive than Walmart or even a traditional grocery store. A 2019 study by the Institute for Local Self-Reliance found that Dollar General's prices were 5 to 10% higher on many staple goods. But because the package sizes are smaller, the sticker price looks lower. A $3.50 bottle of ketchup looks cheaper than Walmart's $4.50 bottle, until you realize the Dollar General bottle is half the size. This is the core tension. Dollar General positions itself as the store for people who can't afford anything else, but its business model actually makes those customers' money go less far. The customers who can least afford to overpay are, in many cases, paying more. But from a business perspective, it's a masterpiece. Dollar General stock has returned over 4,000% since its 2009 IPO. The company generates $38 billion in annual revenue with remarkably consistent growth. And they're not slowing down. They plan to open 1,300 new stores this year alone. So what can we actually learn from Dollar General's rise? Lesson 1. The biggest business opportunities often exist where nobody else wants to go. Dollar General built an empire by serving communities that Walmart and Target ignored. There's a version of this strategy in every industry. Lesson 2. Simplicity scales. Dollar General's 7,400 square foot format, limited SKU count, and minimal staff make it trivially easy to replicate. They can open a new store in a matter of weeks. Complex operations, no matter how elegant, can't scale like that. Lesson 3. And this is the uncomfortable one. What's good for shareholders isn't always good for communities. Dollar General is a case study in how a company can be spectacularly profitable while arguably making its customers' lives harder. It's worth asking about any business. Who really benefits? Dollar General opened another store while you watch this video. Whether that's impressive or alarming probably depends on where you live. If you found this breakdown interesting, I break down a different business story every week. The ones that reveal how money really works. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.